Well, I think we have it all. GRCS, rigging rope, couple of blocks, all our climbing equipment, and me and Tarzan Taylor going to take down a couple of oaks. Leave way, everything stays. Got it all in the Highlander. Game of trees, we're having fun. All right, so here's what we have. About a 24-inch red oak up over there. And there's a big piece of deadwood in that one. Maybe we could
drop out and cut that off.
And then there's another big piece over there.
Yeah.
We could do a little value added. And you have to foot lock back up.
That's fine.
Whatever. And then this other one, yeah, a couple of drop cuts and then fell the trunk. It is like the septic field out there, right there. And so I suppose it's coming across there. And there's a pipe right here, so yeah. And then, yeah, but we can set a line up in this oak. So you can be right over the top of that. You can run out there and make smaller ones. I mean, if we have a block on here, then we can tip wood down, just bring it right down there. I think it'll rig out fast.
Oh, you're just gonna ascend that tree and take off the...
Well, I could.
Take off the deadwood on the way up?
I was gonna spike up this side.
Yeah. All right, let's see if I have the fortune that you had. I've got an easier shot than you got. Oh, it's just low. Oh, I'll take that. It'll work. Short enough I can do a canopy tie if I want to. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. All right, so Taylor's gonna run the bigger takedown where we require some rigging, but he's got some initial setup. So I should be able to get this one taken down in the time frame that he needs a rig. Let's run a canopy tie. For those of you that haven't seen me do a canopy tie, we're gonna tie a butterfly knot here, and we can drop this through here. We're gonna pull that up there. Get this untangled. So this is just the retrieval line here. And this is my ascent side. So now there's less force on that smaller branch where I'm out 24 inches from the crotch. It'll be fine. That's bur oak that I'm on over there. White oak actually. And I'm just gonna run out these branches. That'll allow me to get out farther and make smaller cuts. We got a septic field here, but you know, it's not that fragile. It's 4 feet down. You know, you get a lot of people all worried about their septic field. It's down in the ground and it's just plastic pipes. So, all right, looks like we're set up.
So you've been staying busy?
Yeah, we have been. And we're coming into, you know, spring.
Isn't the oaks like, you know, you only got technically through the end of the month?
Yeah, so.
They don't want you cutting them in April because of?
The problem is I know we have people that need them. We're putting out a newsletter here. It goes out next week. And there's gonna be a lot of last minute, oh sure, yeah, my oaks.
Get me in, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be running hard, I'm sure.
Yeah, hopefully the weather lets you.
I know we've had more weather days this year than last year.
Oh, when you had a storm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my brother up in Canada, I'm like, when do they cancel school? He's like, yeah, they cancel recess at 40 below.
Yeah, they don't want you outside. Sure, yeah.
But man, being inside's no problem.
Where's he at in Canada?
Winnipeg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cold there.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been nippy this year a few times. All right.
A leg machete?
Yeah.
Kind of
I walked into bank with this.
Oh, no.
And they're like, just curious, what's that on your leg? I said, oh, sorry, it's a tool.
Side saw. Yeah, side saw. Yes, sorry.
If it had to be, I suppose it could be a weapon, but
Yeah,
today it's a tool.
So your ammo was just to get it on the ground, whistle britches.
Yep, and we'll get it into manageable pieces for them, and then Bill will probably show up today, maybe. If not,
come on. What's the temperature? He's not much for about 40
well,
below.
you got a point there.
Yeah, I mean 40 degrees too.
So maybe Monday he'll talk Mitch into coming out here.
There you go.
Bill used to live right there. Well, Bill is a landscape contractor that works with us. We do various jobs for him, and is this going to be in your way? I suppose I better not put the saw too close. Let's put it over there where you put yours. Ah, 572 and a 550 for some groundwork. All right, here we go. Suppose I should have just climbed with the 550. But if I wanted to, I could run down and run back up. All right, we're gonna run out here. Okay. Don't go slipping down the tree. Yeah, you're at least a foot. Oh, and you were just with little tiny shrapnel. I'm gonna go up and do a little value added. If I keep this on, I can go up and do a little deadwood in this neighboring tree. All right, don't slip off of here. Let's get this out of my way. There it is. Okay. Okay. So I can get this deadwood off of here. This deadwood off. saw. So I was talking about the other day on a different job, the concept of leaving lower branches on. You see how jiggly this unit is here that I'm on without any lateral branches. It changes the dynamics of a trunk when all the branches are off. So if you're working on a dead tree, like I was the other day, leaving those lower branches on, see how this moves? I can shake this and that whole thing moves back and forth like that. If you're worried about the tree coming apart that you're in, the last thing you need is extra movement. And so to mitigate that movement on a dead tree removal, you leave the lower branches on and you just work around them. You know, you got to drop stuff through them, and you know, it can be a pain. And I get people commenting on YouTube, "Hey amateur, take the lower branches off first." You know, you only know what you know, and you don't know what you don't know. And some of those commenters don't know the danger they could be putting themselves in by taking the lower branches off for convenience sake. Yeah, that falling down, Taylor just said, that falling down with the tree is kind of a pain. Yeah, truly. I've never fallen down with a tree. I don't plan on doing it. I don't plan on ever falling down with a tree, but it's not because I ever, you know, I never climb trees that might fall down on me. I actually do climb trees that have a risk of falling down, but I try to mitigate that risk as best possible. I was feeling like I was getting a Kimbo creep, but I wasn't. Yeah, the 550 would be good right about now. Alright, Taylor's plan is coming together. He's got a high Italian anchor right there that he can finish on, so we can rig a bunch of that upper heavier wood right there to that higher point. So that's good tree management, Taylor. I'll go up here now. Oh, you left. No, what's the problem? No, it'll straighten out. Oh, I see. Oh, so you're telling me I gotta hurry now that you did it wrong. pinion, does that drift out of that top? Well, I was gonna kind of notch it this way and try to get it to go by him. We're gonna see. Okay, we got a wager going on. I'm gonna get hung up. It did. It did. I don't think it would have held. Oh, now I pinched my saw too. I might be making a big cut with my handsaw here in a minute. No, it is pinched. No, no, it's got me. That's on a stinking dead piece that you're taking out. Oh. Well. Wow. Ouch! Just tore my glove. Better than my finger, I suppose. That's bugging me. Problem with trying to cut a notch with a crooked blade. Alrighty. You'd be working right now if you did it right. Oh well. You could say the same thing back at me. I'd be helping you out right now if I did it right. I guess that's what qualified me to make a snarky statement like that. Wow. It's opening up a little bit. That's quite the bounce. This is exhausting.
Huh?
This is exhausting. Almost came to get me. That hung on a long time up in that canopy, and it was high enough above me it kind of came back at me, but I didn't flinch. Do you have a block on you yet? No. Oh, you went down and tied that on. I didn't want to cut a notch because of my chain. All right, I think I can make a crash pad out there for this. I'll cut it above the curve. Yeah, that wasn't so fun getting that stuck. I could have went up a little higher like I did on the other side. Probably would have took me less time and it would have been cleaner. Oh yeah, that branch I was in was alive. Oh, there's a piece of deadwood behind you too. You probably saw that. Couple of them. You heard a pop? It's probably that dead branch you're on. It's got a 45-degree angle on it. No, where your anchor is. Up at the top of the anchor.
Yeah, it's not over that one.
Oh, it's on a crotch. Well, footlock slowly till you figure out what it is. I see a little broken branch up by one of your crossovers.
Deep and resonating.
Oh. Well, deep and resonating isn't good. Maybe it's just the changing temperature this morning. You're thinking what? Oh, thunder. Yeah, I'm sure. Because this is the time of year for thunder. I'm sure it wasn't the hollow spot. It couldn't be that. The mind games of tree work. All right. Well, they're not going to say we may have left a scattered mess. That's for sure. Oh, but they are going to say we left a couple divots. Was it a problem up there? Was something actually breaking? A little unnerving? Is it like you're fine now, but you might not have been fine? Undo it. Gonna go Canopy. Well, you'll have both options. All right, you are clear to drag up your line. I keep grabbing for that limb. All right, make a little crash pad here for my trunk. Smash my rope into the ground. At least it was soft ground. Did you bring a tagline back? You will have to push it, maybe even back heavy. Looks back heavy from here.
Yeah, it kind of is, but I don't think it's. Yeah, that's what I thought. It wasn't sitting on my saw, so I was like.
Right. Nice drop. Right on the rock. No damage. I think that's a good place for a pile of brush. Except I need to fell that trunk over there. All right, I will go get your tagline. Well, I think it comes apart pretty quick from here. All right. Quick hitch. There you go. Now he just has to pull a string and separate them. He's got a little switchback going on here. A little switchback. Like you take the upper path all the way down there and you turn around and come down this path. Yeah, come around the other side of the house. Come up here. You got a cold? Do you have a cold? Oh, it's from the oak sawdust maybe, huh? You sending that down to me for a reason? Try to see how neat of a place I can leave this for. You know, we are often asked, oh, if we take down the trees and just leave you the brush, will that work? And I almost always say no, that won't work, because people consider 2-inch wood firewood. So you got all this like random pile of sticks. And then they say, oh, we decided we're not going to use that smaller wood. Can you just take all those 600 pieces too? And it's all stuff that just goes through the chipper easily. So the dilemma of getting all kind of systematized as a tree company is that, you know, you change your clientele a little bit. The do-it-yourselfers don't call you because you're over-tooled for them, you know. So you're, I mean, we got these big chippers. It doesn't pay us to have them sitting at the shop doing nothing. Are you ready for a rig? What do you mean? Oh, I see. That's bad. Wow. Well, I can do it with a throw line. You want to give me 1 minute for a throw line? Or I'll just use it as friction, but did we bring the throw lines back to the car? We had 2 throw lines out here. I'll go get it. I'll get this friction thing. Don't run down there. It's an easy solution. One shot, one kill. I'm gonna take that ball off. That just went right to the pulley. Okay. I didn't focus on filming that. I might have not looked right. I'm trying to get good at, like, I'm setting my camera higher, but still looking up higher. And when I'm cutting, like looking down, I was noticing my habit when I'm cutting is to kind of look up and then glance down at my cutting. I don't know if that's like a reflexive, like protecting my eyes, you know, just a natural ergonomic response. But I'm trying to look down when I'm doing stuff that I want the camera to see, and it's probably a good all right, a lift. Oh, I get to run 2 ropes. So I can just leave this over here as a lift. All right. So Taylor's getting fancy. Oh, our screw is loose here from the drill the other day. Now I'm going to manage this rope. It's going to fall into the other branch and the butt's going to drag it out. It's gonna fall into the other branch, he says, and the butt will drag it out, which is exactly what happened. Nice rig, Taylor. Nice setup. I'll get your climbing line out of there. All right. That was nice. What is going on here? Okay, rigging rope is free. All right, they're together. All right, get this cut up. Oh, we don't have much brush left, so. Okay. Try to get these little twigs out of here so they're not interfering with my rigging. You ready? I hate to make a climber wait. Is this similar or different?
Similar.
Might as well do similar. Why will it be sloppy, you think? Oh, you're not as rigged out as far. Okay. I won't crank that up too tight. Okay. Don't pull on the orange, needs slack. That usually means.
Hold on. You gotta. Ready?
Yep. All right, well, it doesn't matter that it wasn't neat because I'm set up to crank it right out of there. how come I'm gonna walk under there and shake it. Oh, thank you. Like I got. All right, I'll pull yours out. Is that our last piece of brush? Didn't even break a sucker in the other tree. Well, white oak is good for that. With strong twig habit. Don't hit your saw, Kev. Right by your saw. Thought I had that far enough out of the way. Well, I'll have 2 Saturday releases, father-son. If you drive on the way home, I'll get this right out. Shouldn't take too long to dice this footage up. So the difference, back to my earlier conversation, the difference between homeowners leaving the brush and tree guys leaving the brush is a matter of neatness. It takes just as much time to throw brush into a neat pile as it does to throw it into a messy pile. It takes no more effort, except the little bit of effort to turn the butts the same way. And that's not that much effort. So we got this brush in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piles, all facing the same way. Pretty all right. Is that ready to get tied up? What is this, just a swing? Or do I want to be running the other rope as a delay? I'm gonna tie this off. I can slow it down with the tagline. Okay. These winter gloves I got are good, but they got an inner liner. So if your hands are sweaty and you pull them off, it's like a process to get your hand back in. So if you're allergic to oak dust, you got a long career ahead of you, buddy. Just gives you a runny nose. All right. Do you have the tagline on there, or am I rigging you? So don't give it a good tug yet. Well, I suppose I could fell that other trunk or start felling it. I suppose I could cut up some firewood, but I don't want to cut it up if they're hauling it out of here. It's like there's cut up wood. Let's see, I want to cut this high. I'm going to cut it high, take a little bit of that bend out of the tree. that log. Got the side of the pile. Enough of the pile. Yeah, look, I did aim that right where it went. All right, are we ready? No? You threw a chain? You want the 546 or 550 up there? You want the 72 up there? Make sure you cut only from one direction. It's on. Okay, we'll go cut this stump off quick. Are you ready to go right when you get up there? Okay, then I won't run away. Okay, the big rope is just tied off, and I'll lower this in. Am I in the way of anything? Oh, because I don't have a block on mine, do I?
You do, but you have construction on the tree.
Okay, well that can be a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, I got leathers on. All right. All right. Yeah, good thing I had leathers on. That was running through my hands.
You had friction on the tree.
And then I didn't. Yeah. There wasn't much friction. If I'd have held it with my hand, it would have been pulling me off my feet. It was one of those. Pretty slippery ground here. You don't want to rely on your body to hold the log. All right, now I'll go cut that off. This log cut into shorter lengths. we're getting close enough, I'm probably just gonna manage the big rig. All right. Sawdust right in. Nicely done. Perfect. Nice. Flat as can be. You hooked yourself back up? Perfect. All right, just in case I missed, I did a Humboldt here, and I was talking about how to get your apex to line up on the Humboldt. This was a plunge cut. You can see how it comes in and then plunges through. And I wiggled through and I poked out here and then came in the other side. So this was a leaning tree, so I kind of took out the middle and I just cut straight out the back. But on this Humboldt, to get this apex to line up, you bring your bar. Let me get a bar. When you make your cut in, and then you want to line up the apexes, you got to put your saw at the corner, but then it can't be tilted this way and it can't be tilted this way. It's got to be flat with the 45 angle or whatever you're doing to cut the notch. So I was able to line these up and come into this and have a nice clean apex across here with kind of one shot. All right, so I'm gonna cut a Humboldt on this, and we're going to get our apex completely lined up with one shot. That's what we're going for. Get my wedge banger. So I was a little low on this side to begin with, and then I ended up being low on this side. But now we can just make a stand-up notch in there. You don't have to have a perfect So we end up making it. So if you don't get quite lined up, you just knock it out, and then you've got a taller back of your apex, which is fine. You just have more fiber that's breaking in there, so that's not a bad hinge. Now this is a little farther over. I think we're gonna land on this pretty good. Yeah. All right, I want to point out something. We just took down this tree, Taylor and I did, and it was an oak wilt kill, and you can see the vascular discoloration. That is the oak wilt fungus inside the vessels within this tree. So in white oak you can see that, you know, and it'll grow past it, but red oak it won't grow past it, it'll kill it. And so what happens in the tree during oak wilt is the tree tries to seal off the vessels where this is running, and it essentially kills itself. It's a autoimmune disease, which you've heard a lot about in humans. Well, oak wilt, it isn't autoimmune because there's actually a pathogen involved, but it's the immune response from the tree trying to trap the fungus that kills the tree. So there's a little lesson on oak wilt. Bucking Billy's almost done with his axe. It's looking pretty nice. It's not dissimilar to this one for weight, I think. It's kind of a, you know, wood splitting thing because he likes to split wood. We got everything. Where's my other little saw? Is it?
Put it away.
Okay. Oh, I got two saws right here. Two. All right. What's that?
You must have hit a rock with this or something.
I did. Yeah, put a little edge on it. I was actually using it as a pry bar and lever the other day at that big dead oak. All right, well, I suppose I better go talk to this guy. Game of trees, Tarzan Taylor and I. You can tell we're father-son probably. But we had a lot of fun here, taking down a couple trees. Like and subscribe. See you next time.
Summer heat and tundra cold and throwing a storm of three. Stakes are high, there's always a risk when you're playing the game of trees.